My name is Harry, and I think the hoverboard gets a bad rap, and I'm going to defend it. I think it's one of the most remarkable instruments, vehicles, whatever you want to call it, that's out there. I feel like I'm just floating. Dangerous? Yeah, I guess they can be dangerous if you're an idiot. But if you're careful, learn how to do it properly, and don't take ridiculous risks. And it's not a skateboard. It's the one thing I tell when I see young people trying to see if they can go up and down steps, and they're in skate parks with their hoverboards. That's how you break them. That's how you break yourself. If you want to just enjoy the things, ride them. You never fall. I've had it for 6 months. I take it out every day, 3 or 4 miles a day. This is my original board. I have 3 or 4 of them now. And I've got probably 500 miles on this one. I can get on my board at 9 in the morning. I can take off. I go down, I live in Hollywood, Florida. I can go all the way down to 2 or 3 miles down the Broadwalk, come back 2 or 3 miles, then I'll go another mile the other way, come back, 4 or 5 hours, battery's still good. I can plug it in for about an hour and a half, and it's full charge. And I can take it out and go do it all over again. And in the meantime, that 4 hours that I'm on, I might not get off of it that whole 4 hours. Once I'm on it, I like it. I love the feeling it gives me. As you can see, it's there's no danger here. Battery. I think that was the whole thing. Somebody wanted to ruin sales just before Christmas, so they probably went out and hacked them with hammers, these things with hammers, and started them just so they could cause the commotion. And I think it was a very bad rap. I mean, every time I see somebody on the Broadwalk now, they say, "Be careful with that, it could explode or it can start fire." And I just go, yeah. I don't think so. Like I said, I've actually got about 10 of them, but I sell them too. So that's why I always keep extra ones. The battery in this, I can run this thing all day long. And I can come home, and I always feel the compartment down there to see if it's warm. It's not even warm after running this thing all day long. I plug it in. I charge it for an hour and a half until the red light turns green. As soon as that red light turns green, I unplug it. I think that's a safe way too. If they ever would catch on fire, it would be from overcharging. Of course, the chargers that come with them have a protection against that. They will cut off automatically. But just in case, I pull mine off as soon as it turns green. Like I said, seldom's ever done even 2 hours. Usually it's an hour, half hour, 45 minutes, and it's done. Uh, 500 miles I have on this thing. How is it that it's never done? It's just like it was the day I took it out of the box. As far as the way it runs, it's gotten beat up a little bit after 6 months. 500 miles, you're going to expect some dirt on it and a little wear, but you can't tell. It runs just as good as it did the day I got it. I was expecting to be replacing batteries after every 20, 30 miles or something. Nothing. 500 miles, and this is the same one with all its parts. It done absolutely nothing. I don't even think I even wiped it down, you know. But how can you say this is not a good product? How can you say that? Like I said, they can be dangerous, and I want to emphasize one thing. Somebody that is 200 pounds, 50 years old, I don't think you should be trying this. You can hurt yourself. Kids, they're light, 50 pounds, 80 pounds. They're on skateboards. They'll take 50 falls a day on a skateboard. They can take falls on this and then just get right back up. But you're 50 years old, 200, 220 pounds, stay off the board. You can hurt yourself. You fall, you're going to break something. So yes, they can be dangerous. But I think they're definitely for smaller people. I'm about 5'11", and I'm about 175. I think I'm a perfect weight for this. Anything that or under is probably a perfect weight. But you get up 200 pounds, and unless you're athletic and you can take a fall or two learning, because I think once you learn, as long as you're careful, you're not going to really fall. If you find yourself in trouble, you can just step off the thing. Getting on and off it is probably the most dangerous time, even for the experts, if they get too confident. But just make sure your feet are level. Your feet are level, and you step off with one foot and get on the same way. Make sure your foot's level, and you'll know, because if it's not, you'll go forward or backward. And then once you step on it, it's self-balancing, so don't try to balance it. This is what I see people doing. I mean, stop! I say, stand there. It's self-balancing. It will balance for you. You don't need to do it. You're confusing it. It doesn't know what to do. Stop and stand, just like you're standing on the ground. And see how long you can stand there without doing anything. I think you'll be surprised. And then just think about turning left, and guess what? You'll be turning. But do it slowly. This is where you can fall with, especially the kids. They want to take everything to the limit. So they're going to want to see how fast they can go around. They're going to want to see how fast they can do this. They're going to see how fast they can go backward. And backward's dangerous. You got to know what you're doing when you go backward. Because, I'll tell you why. Going backward is so easy to lose your sense of motion. You don't know how fast you're going, and then you can fall backward. So just make sure you're ready to slow down. You know, slowing down, stopping is easy too. Just stand straight up. Going backward, I'm leaning my foot back. Going forward, I'm leaning my foot forward. I can go, and as far as accuracy, I can go, here's a little trick. I can go around here all day long and not touch that table and get very close to it. If you can do that, how are you going to get hurt if you're out riding the thing? It's like a bicycle. If you're dumb, an idiot, and trying and doing crazy things on your bike, you're going to fall off of it. But as long as you get on your bike and you ride it properly and you don't take stupid risks, you're going to be okay. Figure eights. All right, that's enough for today. Check back.